Let me see. Is it afternoon still? Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it's just actually recently turned afternoon. For me, anyway, not for you guys. You probably, well, some of you might have afternoon right now, and some of you might have morning and evening, but I just want to say, I'm back. Um, and I do humbly apologize for not being around for a few weeks. It's been like 3 weeks. Um, what I thought for me anyway, I was going to be able to get through the month of September. No, it just didn't work for me. So I humbly apologize. And so much has happened too since I've been gone for a few weeks. We've got some new animals, some other items too, besides animals. And by the way, I have not put donkeys down. That's your new animal in case you don't have it. But um, let me just show you some of the new things. I don't think we have any new. I'm going to double check before I say. Well, yeah, and I haven't gotten my new rice. There's two of them that I kind of missed out on. But the reason why I haven't gotten my new rice was because I'm still working on that. New trees, no. No, I don't want to say that, no. Okay, so donkeys, oops, excuse me. See, I got all the horses, yay me. And I want to hit the animal farm anyways, but here's your first donkey that you will get. I'm assuming, I don't know, but here's I've got all six donkeys. Not well, I don't have them per se, but there's going to be six donkeys, different color one most likely. No new fish. Flowers. We did get some new ones, but I'm not sure if you guys were able to like get them yet, or if you haven't gotten them yet. They're basically, the red ones. So we're doing okay. The carnation type flower, but they're really beautiful flowers, I have to say, and it didn't take very long for me to get them. Um, and then of course, let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. The newest thing, which is lately, is the sprinkler. Okay. Um. Okay. It says waters the tiles around it, colors tiles in the map. And I was, talking to my Maya last night, and I guess see how it says colors tiles on the map with the glow sticks. Well, your sprinklers do too, at the cost of 3 ribbons. Eh. I tried it out last night. They do have different colors. They don't fluctuate. One's brown, green, black. So I mean, it's totally whatever floats your boat. I'm gonna stick with the old fashioned thing, so I'm good with that. I'm trying to see what else was new. Nothing. Okay, there was other new things, but not. Okay, so let's look here. This is where there's a lot of new stuff, guys. Um, the sundial, I think that was kind of old, but it might be still new. Tricycle, I haven't tried any of these things, so. But this is where, here's the thing. You guys want to, you need to save for your diamonds, so don't I. I have not opened number 4 or number 5. So, when I've completely opened everything up and I'm, done using diamonds, and maybe. But, and you can get different colored tricycles. Blue, green, pink, purple, orange. Okay. Gardening shelves. Not bad. You get blue and white. Okay. Garden table. Blue and white. I mean, again, it's a preference of, where you want to, where you want to be in your game. As you can see, they are, because here's the thing is, I could be dead wrong. So, when you make level 500, you can go up to level 700 and something, 50, I believe it is. Um, you farm can, excuse me, you have a new plot, which is number 5, you know. So aside from making 500 on your farm, there's a lot of, you know, new stuff and fun stuff that, you know, that's out there for you. And again, it's, you know, here I am. I think that's new. Water wheel fountain. Okay, that's kind of cute. Oh, I thought this was kind of cute, but I don't want it right now. Fruit swing chair? It's got an orange in there or something. I don't know. A grill. Ooh. So, I mean, there's some things that, you know, I say, oh, these look cool. And yeah, I got over 3 million diamonds. But the thing is, I had 4 last night. But the thing is, my goal is to just finally get my farm up to level 500, and then we'll talk. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what I want to do. I think there was a new fence. Oh, yes, and there was those new lights. Wooden torch. These I've noticed, metal torch, and they have variants. You know, they only have 3, and the same thing goes with this. They only have 3. Oh, this here I have not tried. The glowing crystals can be placed on water, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I knew you'd like that part. So, you know, these are some of the new things that I know some of you have and some of you are waiting to get, because again, it might require your farm to be a certain level. Not you personally, your farm. And I always have to stress that because, you know, some people think, well, you know, well, you know, they did add, I thought they added a new road. I could be wrong, but I thought they did, unless it was, maybe, yeah, well, I haven't tried it. Gravel. They introduced gravel. So, oh, wait a second. There was something else. Hold on. What was it that I saw? Hold on a minute. Maybe, okay, you know what I was thinking? Ah, here we go. Look at that. A mine cart. Ooh, and look at that. You can put green, pink, yellow. Ooh. You know, and I'm sure it'll probably be like really cool because then you can kind of lay it out and put different color carts to represent the different stones that are down in your mine. You know, no dwarves, sorry. No gnomes, sorry. You know, but I get it, and we all have to understand that what the devs are trying to do is they're trying to make it like, you know, Farm Together 1 was really, it is and was a really great game. And it had a lot of fun stuff. And I think, and I get it, you know, and I hope you guys understand it too. It's like, this one here, Farm Together 2, they're trying to make it as different as possible from Farm Together 1. And the reason behind that is obviously they don't want you to get bored, because if you have the same old, you know, I mean, you got to kind of think of it from that perspective, like, oh, they got the same stuff as Farm. Because, you know, some people might. I mean, I'd like to have some of the items from Farm Together 1, but not everything. I just, no, I wouldn't find it that interesting, but, and I do like the new stuff that they have added to this one here, you know, to Farm Together 2. So, you know, you got to take it for a grain of salt. That's really the whole thing. And, so, and I have been kind of busy too. I'm trying to help people with their farms and stuff like that when I get a chance and when I can. It really, honestly, people, it's just, you know, it's just been a very difficult time for me. And then today, this Friday, I said to myself, you know, I have to do this because otherwise, you know, people might think, up there goes another, YouTuber or Twitch person gone and leaving. And I don't want to do that. I really enjoy my streaming a lot. It's just been a tough road. And I'm still, I'm not as not feeling as low as I did. And I know that my friends and we're being very supportive and letting me know that, hey, you okay? And honestly, no, I wasn't okay. I was just not. And I know a lot of you can understand that. When you lose a loved one and when you lose two loved ones at the same time, it's really a rough road. It truly is, and I don't envy anybody having to go through what I'm going through. And I kind of felt like, I just needed that space to just do what I got to do and, not be away from people because, I wasn't. But in that sense, I think I withdrew myself from people too, only because, we're all individuals. We're all different, and so just because someone expects you to act one way, but you do something totally different, it's okay. It's good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Because I'll look at it from this point of view. People, it's, like your friends and everything else. Everybody's different. And if you have, good friends, close friends, or whatever, they should understand that. But if you get those friends that are like, me, you know what? The next song is far away. There you go. So, but there are those out there that do have the understanding heart and mind, and that will give you the space that you need, that will not pressure you, but that will say, hey, how you doing, or something to that effect. Don't you love it when my phone does that and you don't know what it is and why? My phone does this weird thing. Oh, let me see. What does it say? I'm going to look at it. Okay, yeah, okay, got you. Okay. Oh, no, don't want to do that. But anyways, this is half my flower farm, and this is half my fish, okay? And the only reason why it's like, and the thing is, even if some of you have never been on my farm or have been on my farm or been on farms like this, let me tell you something. Please go and do some of the flowers and things like that. Just do it. But anyway, I want to get back to the thing about friends and things like that, and I want to let people know that I'm very thankful for their love and support and concern. And of course, you're going to have friends that will kind of like fall off the planet, and we have no idea where they went to, but they went somewhere. But that's okay. It's all good. Because people that know me know that, hey, it's like, I can be very supportive of anyone, but then, I also can clearly see like, hey, that person needs some space. And because like I said, everyone is different, and you can never be, like the same. Because life would be boring if everybody was the same, don't you think? I mean, it's truly that. And also, we had, in early September, a young man of age 31 shot and killed. And, that is pretty devastating. And, of course, you're going to have people taking sides and, and I have to give his wife a lot of respect and a lot of my prayers to her, because she publicly went up there and forgave the person, forgiveness. And again, that's a very key word. in life is forgiveness. We could be bitter and say, "Oh well, he deserves to die," and he, you know what? I'm not going to be here to judge that person. They too were very young, and of course, you're going to hear all the stories of he was with someone that he was with someone that was transgender and blah 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 blah. You know what? I don't really care. I don't care. I kind of look at it this way. That young man, should he not get the death sentence, he's going to reflect. He's going to get older, and who knows? He's probably going to realize that he made a huge mistake. And you can't. And the thing is, you can't do rewind. You can't go back. You can't do nothing but sit with that. My heart goes out to the wife and his wife and 2 children, the ones that with Charlie's wife and kids, 2 kids, beautiful, beautiful children. My heart goes out to them. And it's kind of ironic that I actually was watching a lot of his videos, and not because I became a fan or a follower. A lot of his videos, they would just kind of like pop up, and I really liked the way he handled things. He wasn't rude, crude, and totally unacceptable. He was a very polite man and very smart. And I kind of got the feeling that, he really was waking up the young generation. He was waking up his generation, which, you gotta give him a lot of respect and love, because he touched on things a lot of people probably didn't like. And, and it's kind of ironic. My son that passed, I can remember, and this is where I think I kind of sort of looked at Charlie as someone that reminded me of my son, because my son was going to be a minister. He was, very knowledgeable about the Bible and the workings of Jesus Christ and God. And I remember some years back, my son would say to me, "Mom," he goes, he goes, "I really try to communicate with people younger than me, and it's like they don't want to listen, or, they shut me out," or he says, he would say things like that, And it was quite frustrating, because I know that he was trying to spread the word. And for some it worked, for some it didn't. And I'm sure Charlie Kirk had the same issues, but he struggled probably a lot. And I know there was a controversial issue that, okay, so he didn't finish college. I totally get that. He didn't go to college. I'm sorry. Well, did Jesus Christ go to college? So I think, that's where people sometimes have to draw the line. It's kind of like, well, you need to have an education, blah, blah, blah. Well, good afternoon, it is afternoon for you. Good afternoon, Mr. T. And how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing much better today. And, hopefully I know I will be. I will be continuing my streams. I really miss them, but, stuff can be tough and rough. You try to make sense of everything, and, But it happens, things happen. So anyways, I hope that, the message that Charlie put out there, I hope it does reach a lot of you young people. I really do. He did a very brave and wonderful thing for people. And I'm not even going to drag politics into it because you know what? What's the point? You know, people are people, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? People are people. It's not all about politics. It's not all about that. You know, it's all about he was a human being and he believed in what he was speaking about, and that's that. And and of course they, you know, some of the stories about the foundation. You know, the thing is, he and another guy were both co-founders. So you're going to read something that's going to say, oh, you know, he didn't go to college and he was a puppet and this guy was actually the founder. No, 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 no. You know what it was? Charlie had a way with people. And he spoke the truth about the Bible. He spoke the truth about stories, you know, things like that. He was never disrespectful or any of the above. He wasn't, you know, he was just a good speaker. You know, it's kind of like if you, we could even say it like for people that are on YouTube or people that are on Twitch. Sometimes you might find you're going to like somebody that's on Twitch because of the way they speak, the way they explain things. And then there are those that, you know, you just kind of like, oh, okay, I didn't quite get that, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, you know. And that's what I did see in Charlie. He really did. He was a very clear speaker. I admired and appreciated some of the things he was saying. Some people didn't, but yet he did not disrespect them. See, he didn't disrespect anybody, and I admire that in a person. So, hey, it is what it is, you know. And he knew what he was doing. He probably knew that. Well, didn't give it a thought that someone's going to come and shoot him, but it happens. It happens. Oh, yes. Wait. Watch the... Wait. Oh, it's 12:34 in the afternoon for me, Eastern Standard Time, so 12, 1, 2... So it must be like close to 6 o'clock. Dinner time for you, Mr. T, coming soon, or if you haven't had dinner yet. Right? Oh, by the way, Mr. T, okay, you can answer this. The cap level has now been, is it 750? I mean, is that it? A straight 750? That's what I'm curious about. Is it at 750? And I'm just a mere 408. Woo. Okay, so I got those flowers done. Oh, and I better gas up. Yeah, so that's my phone call that I'm waiting for. Hey, did you already make 750? Oh, bamboo. Do I have bamboo on this one? No. Honest to goodness. Well, just call me Pokey. That's all. Just call me Pokey. I'm just level 408. Just call me Pokey. Unbelievable. No, I don't mean... because I kind of thought I saw you at level 750, and I'm like, no way. Congratulations, Mr. T. You made 750. So maybe the devs need to kind of raise it up to level 1,000 or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm telling you. That's okay. That's okay. I'm happy with my little level 408, and now I've got what 300 and something more to go. Oh, and here's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, I made level 409. Yay me. Oh, Cole, him too. Oh my goodness. Okay, you got to tell us what your secret is. But now, did they raise the level of your farms though? Didn't they? See, I think the reason why I'm not this level 400 and, well, 500 either is because I haven't been doing a lot of farm hopping for XP. Mars, yeah, I kind of thought so, yeah. Oh, and well, I know that's, oh, and don't forget the boosty. That's the secret, boosty. Well, you know. But your farm is still going to remain 500, huh? See, the secret, though, to leveling up your farm is you have to be on your farm and level it up. That's what you have to be. Oh my gosh! So the cap on the farms now is 700. Oh my god! Wow, incredible. I got a lot of catching up to do, huh? Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Congrats on that, though. Seriously. Good job, dude. But, of course, as my viewers, some of them would say, you can join the Pokey Club. Just be poking around. And I want to say thank you, everyone, for being in our Discord channel. I'm just so amazed at the people that are in there, especially the streamers. I mean, they do a great job. And, you know, because it helps you get promoted a little bit, you know, it promotes your videos, what you're doing, because we don't just stream, like, say, Farm Together. I have to say, we have some really, really good streamers, and they do different things, different games, and I appreciate that. 106, wow. Wow. That's really good. It's really good. I know Ace, he's been doing other things too. He's been doing other games and stuff. I found 2 games that I play. Well, actually, that I just recently purchased. Tales of Moria. It's a single player game. And then, it's not a half bad game. The graphics ain't bad. 565. Wow. So, Tales of Moria is a single player game. And if any of you have ever played Lord of the Rings, it's really not a half bad game. It's not. And I think what I might do is I might stream that. Then there's another one. I have to look at the name of the game, so give me 2 seconds. It's called Voyagers of Nera. Now I just got it last night, so and I was playing it a slightly little bit last night just to kind of get an idea of the type of game it is. It is multiplayer, and like I said, I haven't played it that much. And again, it's Voyagers of Nevia. But anyways, look it up on Steam and you will find it. It's a new game. I bought it, actually it was on sale last night, so I paid like $20 for it. But it really wasn't that bad to play. It took me a few minutes, believe it or not. When you first start playing, you have to escape the ruins or leave the ruins, which I did. And here's the thing. That game sort of reminded me of Ark. If you remember, it's a survival game, but you can have other players. Let me see, Ark. And Conan? Well, it's kind of based on the same thing, you have to, collect rocks and wood and, things like that. And of course, food, you got to eat the food. And to me, it's a little quirky because you can use your controller and your keyboard. But to me, again, it's, like I said, it's a little quirky. And so, I was able to build a workbench, was able to build an axe and a pick, and of course you got to go use it because it gives you some really basic quests to do. But I don't know, it wasn't too bad. I might kind of try it again today later on to play it because obviously it's very, very different from Farm Together. But I mean, if you're somebody that likes to play the single player games, or the multiplayer, which is the Voyage one, look it up, check it out. And actually you can, Google them or see if anybody's playing them on Twitch, because I'm sure they are. Because like I said, both games are new this month. So you might want to check them out. They came out with a lot of new games this month, actually. I just haven't had a chance to kind of take a look at them. But I'm thinking I want to find something that I guess, well, because like with the Voyages one, you have to build your own home. And of course, I think it's an open world. I could be dead wrong about that. Like I said, I haven't really fully figured out everything in the game. But on the Tales of Moria, now that one, you get a home and then you got to go around and you meet different NPCs. You do questing. And it's kind of a neat little game. The only thing I don't like, honestly, is um, you have a backpack, okay? And your backpack's only allowed to hold up to 10 items, okay? And when I say 10 items, I mean like 10 individual, well, it could be 10 items. So let's say you pick up a mushroom, and if you see another mushroom of the same thing, then that's not going to count. It's just going to count as a mushroom because you have the same one in your backpack. So you got to, that's the difference. Oh, and fishing is kind of fun. So, I mean, I don't know. And again, hopefully the devs will work on certain issues because when I was playing the Voyager one, I kind of sort of didn't like the fact that some things you had to do on the keyboard, and then, yeah, you could use your controller. If you have a controller, like that you play certain games with, like if you ever noticed, sometimes it'll say, yeah, play as a controller, yada, 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 on your game. But then there are some games that say, oh, you can only use your keyboard. I have a really difficult time because I'm not a keyboard person. Well, I'm just not. I'm used to using my controller. I'm spoiled. Sorry. But anyway, T, I don't want you to do this, but sometime when you come visit this farm, I want to show you something that's so silly. Hold on, let me get there. I'm going to show you something that I did. If you come over here, right? See, 1, 2, 3. See? This is a rose. So check it out. I accidentally, stupidly, and I could have just moved it and put it somewhere else, but no. You know what I did? The marble poinsettia, right? So rather than it look really screwy and terrible, I just threw a random flower right there. But I'm only missing just one poinsettia. Imagine that. And I don't want to bug you about it because I know you're busy and you're playing and stuff. But if and when, you hop on my farm, just say to me, hey, can we go to your flower farm and I can give you 1 poinsettia? That's all I want. I just want the one. Oh, look at that. He's here. Oh, that means I can take this flower out. I mean, I thought it was so darn stupid because I'm like, really? Because, then I realized that afterwards, I just need that right there in that one spot. Isn't that dumb? And I tell people, don't delete these. And I did. Thank you so very much for that. I appreciate it. But yeah, I felt so stupid because I'm like, oh, jeez. No, I did. I felt so stupid because, you delete one, it's like, oh, man, am I going to bug him for one? Look at that, level 565. Woohoo. Nice. Thank you so much. But I did. I'm like, because, it was so weird because when I deleted it, I'm like, oh my God, I just deleted the damn thing. How, why, what, who, what, and where, kind of thing. Yeah. But thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Oh, and guys, I want to show you something. And I'm going to tell you, as much as I make jokes about this, I'm going to go to my, I want to go to my farm that has, because, see, obviously, I got workers doing my flowers up there and down there. But honestly, I have found that, the peanut butter factories, Wow. I mean, I want to go to a farm where somebody... how can you do that? Oh. Huh? You said it's very cheap? Yeah, but yeah, see? Okay, wait a second. Let me show you what I did. Let me go to... I want to show you what I did. Hold on a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, I want to get rid of these. Blue. Okay, let me show you. Okay. Is it true, though, on the Prestige... How can I explain? Because there's only 2 flowers that I have Prestige on, by the way, as you can see. And that is... what the heck? Oh, well, obviously. I got the poinsettias and the... Yeah, just the 2. The polar bear and the Mars. Okay, here's the question I want to ask. What? 250,000. Yeah. 100 coins, 100 diamonds, and 4 ribbons for the first Prestige. Yeah. But when do you actually... And I think that was... I briefly read it somewhere on Discord. When does it actually give you... like you see the benefits? Yeah. Oh. Marble. How can you do that? But it doesn't show I have any. But you can do that? Wow. I did not... What? It's... Now, you can actually see them. See, I can't see them at all. I don't... Yeah, I don't see them. I only see what I physically can put down. But so you can actually do the Prestige on those flowers, huh? Wow, thank you. Now, what level do they have to be to actually see the benefit of doing that? You don't see it right away. Oh, 5. Oh, okay. All right. Really? Okay, so wait a minute. With boost, you get 4. With boost, you get 4 flowers? Really? But now my poinsettias, for example, are level 1. So I have to wait until, like, for example, they're level 5? Prestige 5, actually. And what kind of sort of doesn't make sense to me is that, okay, I get it when it said you can boost them if they're level 100, right? But if they're like, do you have to wait is it increments of 100? Like, in other words, where my point, come on, stupid. Okay, where is every they are one level 100, you can prestige. So basically what you're saying is I have to make them level 500 no matter what, right? Okay, got you. Huh. Well, then that would... Here's a stupid thing. So let's say you have your 1, 2, 3, other than lettuce, let's say the eggplant type, wheat, and the garlic type. Where's the corn? Okay. So my corn's level 189 right now. So if I was to do that, I'd have to, like, make my corn level 500. Oh. Yes, go ahead. Do the marbled ones. That'd be great. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Your dog has... Oh, your dog is all black. Okay, I was like, why? Oh, this is so cute. See the two dogs. Yeah, so the... Come back here. Flowers. Oh, I can't see them. What level? What level are those poinsettias? I still have to wait until they're... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Good, good. So every 100... Oh, how did you do that? Oh, the press... They're... Wow. And that's a great motivation, you know. Get all your stuff to whatever you want to 500, right? I just, you know what I think too is I think the reason why I don't get a lot of visitors on my farm is because my farm isn't level 500. I mean, I'm not kidding you when I say this. The one farm that I have with my horses on it and trees, and thank God I got a bunch of trees for the horses, because you know the horses eat a lot of apples. So I have over 2,000 apple trees. And I have a little bit under 2,000 horses total of all of them. Because every time, no lie, I go over there and I harvest the horses, right? I could have like 7,000 or 8,000 apples, and it just literally depletes the inventory of apples when I do all the horses, and I have like 200 and something horses. But thank you so much for doing that. Why did it do that? Of course. There we go. Okay. I will definitely let you know, but thank you so very much for doing that. And I haven't. Well, that's because I haven't been on, and I've helped out a few people with their farms to kind of boost them up a little bit as far as helping them on their way. But yeah, but I want to show people the amazing thing that it's not that I discovered. Okay, let me show you something. Okay, let's go to my... Oops, wrong place. This will drive you bonkers, people. Well, drives me crazy. Okay, and I wanted to show you something, but you know what? How I'm going to do that? I'm going to go back to the town for a moment. Okay, let me show you something. I'm going to feed them. Okay. Guys, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, because I kind of I discovered this a few weeks ago. But I just want to show you something here. Are you aware that you can change the pictures of your farms? Right, like let's say here's farm 4, right? So if you want details, guess what you can do? You can change the image to whatever you want it to be. Okay? And it's really that simple. You just go here. No, I don't want to travel. Details. You hit X for details, or whatever it is for you to for details. And you can change the pictures, which is kind of great. You can do that. Or you want to rename it. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't want to do that one. See, like, for me, it's a reminder that this is fish and flowers, animals and pets, and then my secret garden. That's my secret garden. Yeah, I was, I was just, I was going cuckoo crazy. I helped out Angel, by the way, and also, let me see. I'm going to go pull it up. D-Ghost, I helped him too. So, yeah. So anyway, you can also rename this if you wanted to. I think it's X. Yeah, no. Oh, it's Y. Like, let's say, for example, you wanted to rename it. Okay? You can also do that. The only thing I didn't understand is, when you are renaming it, it doesn't really show up. Oh, get out of here. You don't like us anymore. I love you guys. I was just very shocked. I really was. She just popped in my farm and, hey, what's up, and, me, I'm a softie. Oh, cheese factory. Oh. So why didn't that... Okay, here we go. I want to show you something, though, guys. Seriously, I want to show you this. Let's go to... Wait a minute. I want to show you this. I was like, are you flipping serious? Okay. I had mentioned this before. Okay. These are my peanut butter factories. Okay. And both of them are level 100. Okay. Check this out. Okay. Now, it's going to make me 60 jam. But check this out. I got a plus 1800, right? Oh, and look at my inventory for my peanuts. 11,620, right? Okay. Boom. Well, it was 11,620. It's not anymore. Where the heck is it now? Where are my peanuts? Oh. It took over 2,000. Okay. And you can see that again. I'm going to get my 60. 1,800 diamonds. It would double, by the way, had I'd used boost, but I did not. Now, in order for me to refill it, if you look over here on the bottom right, refill 1,800 peanuts. Okay, and it's going to make me 60 whatever. Yeah. You know, to me, and you know, I don't have, it's like this here, ladies and gentlemen, is my animals. Well, yeah, this is my animals on the left, and this is my, you know, veggies and food and, you know, all of that on this side. And the thing that I find is that, can you imagine if you have oh my God, you have 30 of those machines? You know, that's a lot of nuts. I mean, that's, I'm sorry. And are they all level 100? Excuse me, yeah, 100. 30 machines. I mean, 30. Yeah, go nuts, yeah. But no, it's like, when I saw that, I said, I don't grow that many nuts. I should though, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but you're just better off growing a nut farm and you're good to go. Okay? And have 30 machines. I mean, I just won't have the time to feed them. I want to see your nut farm. Oh my God, I'm glad Ace is in here. He's hearing me say all these things. I should have said, no, I don't want to say that. I am not going to insert my foot. No, I am not. You know, I could say, I want to see the nuts. I want to see your nuts. No! Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. But, you know, I mean, seriously, 30 machines? Do you know how many nuts that is? Oh my gosh. That's a lot of nuts. I'm just saying, that's a lot of nuts. And as we would say, no, I ain't saying that either. No, not gonna happen. What am I supposed to grow? What is it? It shows, oh, spring and fall. Okay, good. Now, oh, okay, so now I'm up to 8,000 peanuts. I know. Well, listen, I want to see that farm because I have yet to see anybody's farm that's got that many nuts. Oh. And I don't have to do those tomatoes. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I want to see them. Definitely. I mean, the payout for diamonds is good. I have to give him that. You know, I mean, 1,800 diamonds, that's nice. But, oh, wait a minute. It's nothing to be sorry about. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, it was kind of funny because, you know, I wasn't planting that many nuts. Really, I wasn't. And I'm sitting there going, I have no nuts now. I'm like out all the time. And I was trying to figure out why until I, you know, started paying more attention. Oh, Lord. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Telling you. Oh. And you want to know, I really found, and I, you know, even though I have those grape machines up to level 100, I'm not impressed with the payout. I'm just not. You don't really get a whole lot, which, you know, it's kind of disappointing in a way. But and I remember having that farm loaded up with grapes, but the payout is crap. You don't get hardly anything. So I'm trying to, like, can I look at some of the machines that I have and kind of focusing on what is. And you know, even though I'm thinking about it, I mean, I I haven't even opened 5, and 5 is probably pretty much more expensive than, you know, the other one. So, oh, and you know what I did, because it does help a lot with the tomatoes. Um, I actually see, now I'm going to get rid of those grape guys because I'm not impressed with. You know, I could just do my own grapes, so I can get rid of those workers out of there where the grapes are. Only because to me, it's honestly, it's a waste of time. Hey, good afternoon, D, or actually evening. Good afternoon, evening. But I found that, yeah, I think that because you don't get a lot from the grapes, so I'm not gonna. I think it's just kind of a waste having workers on my grapes. Um, Though what I think I might do is, but I only got 2 machines, so I mean, see, I've got workers doing peanut trees, obviously, and I have 3 workers doing grapes. And to be honest with you, I don't think I need. I don't need to have these workers on my grapes anymore. I think what I might do is put my workers elsewhere. Put these 3 elsewhere. The tomatoes are working out great for me. So, I mean, and that's my little, you know, I try to figure out, well, what works and what doesn't work. Um, and see, and I've got peanuts there, here, and this, you know, I leave this spot open just for stuff that I need to plant for quests. That's all I do. But having the guys working on my tomatoes has helped out a lot. I mean, yeah. Oh, and you know what I did, T? Um, okay. When we first initially set this farm up, we had a bunch of, we had a whole bunch of the ones doing the rabbits up here for the wool, right? So instead, because I needed a lot, was I put them down here, and then I had them do, you know, the ones that give the milk, and it's worked out really good. Yeah, yeah. I changed it because I wanted to see. I think it's because I like to experiment, but I wanted to see what the difference was, and it's really not that bad. I mean, yeah, I get a lot of this, but um, I lose a lot when it comes to the cheese and, you know, things like that. I lose a lot. So, yeah, yeah. So, I mean, that's what I've done. I've changed them around a little bit. It's just to kind of see, but it's like, You know, like I was saying, I'm going to take these guys out, the grapes, because do I have a? Let me see. If I have a grape machine. I should. Oh, wrong place to be. Well, let's pay them. See if they need money, 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 money. Okay. Let's go up here. Eventually. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Here we go. See. Oh, 48. That's not going to give you a good example now, is it? Nope. But see, I have 4 grape machines, and very rarely do I run out. I mean, it's in the payout, like I said, it's just terrible. It's ugh. So, I think I'm just going to get rid of the guys from the grapes and maybe use those 3 extra workers. I could probably get away with, see, how I've got them lined up. See, I have got 3 here, and they're all doing, well, everything that gives you wool, everything. And I thought, and like these 2, wait a minute. I wonder, wait a minute now. Where's the coverage? Wait a minute. Okay. I got you guys on this one. I'm probably going the wrong way. Okay, so why ain't he doing these? Oh, because, never mind. Never mind. And, oh, and the other thing that I've done is because I have, okay, I'm going to show you. You go to the worker, for example, and it's at your discretion. So I'm doing what I think is most helpful. Here's the thing. Oh, and I figured out another little problem that we were having, Mr. T. Okay, see, this guy here is the only one set, well, I have 2 guys. This guy here is the only one set up to do feed and harvest. Okay? And here's the reason why. If I set him to harvest, he's not going to feed them. Okay? And which is fine, because as you can see, down here, see that? These guys aren't getting fed. And the reason why they're not is because I have them set that way. Because if you pay attention and watch what your workers are doing, and let's say, okay, let's just do it this way, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, these pigs right here are starving. Obviously, they're not getting any food. But now watch what happens. We're over here on this row. Okay? So because we're on this row, I'm gonna feed them. Watch this. Guess what just happened? It fed the whole entire row over here and the next row to it. It fed them. And what you have to feed them is the eggplant. Okay? But look at my eggplant. Now, that is why I don't let all the workers feed them, because, I'm not going to have it, because you're gonna find that even though your animals, no matter what animal it is, okay, like these guys here are fully fed now. Oh, but these ones are not. These ones. Okay. What your worker will run around and do is, even if it's your bunny rabbits, doesn't matter. Just, test it out for yourselves, guys, and you'll see what I'm talking about. As long as you have, I'll show you this. Oh, there's my other bunnies. Okay. You see how I have this opened? Okay. I mean, of course, the chickens don't eat the same thing as the bunny rabbits do. The bunny rabbits eat the berries. But these are open. These are all open. So the reason for my leaving them all open like that is when I feed one, I feed them all. And when I'm harvesting them and they're getting fed at the same time, But if you have your workers set up to harvest and feed, guess what's going to happen? Your food's going to drop. Because you're going to sit there going, why are they... Because if you have them set up... See, look, he just moved. And you know why he just moved? He just moved because he fed something. Fed one animal that might be slightly... And to prove my... Well, I can't do this, but here. To prove my point, I'm going to show you something, too. See, I have one Abercott Ranger duck. One. Well, I have two. Oh, I have two. One here and one here. But, okay, so technically, right? How come it shows I have three of them when I only have one? I have two. One here and one here. Because this one in the middle is a Muscovy duck. Okay? So my point being is I have three in the pond. Three walking around. So this one square is equivalent to two. So that is why your worker runs out there and he feeds them. And then your food gets depleted. Okay? And I did the same thing, like if you look over here, my cow. It kind of shows like I got two cows and I only have one. And again, you know, it doesn't matter how low your, you know, like your factories are doing, and if you have your workers working on them, you know, they don't have the same control as you do. Like, see how it has this control? They don't care. What they do is they go over here, harvest your machine, and fill it back up. That's all they do. And if that machine is completely empty, they're going to fill it completely. Which also means, as if you have 4 machines like me, because that's all I have is 4, okay? What it's going to do is, no matter what, because obviously I'm low on, oh, look at that, low on milk, right? So it will fill up any one of these machines until it's filled, and it will keep doing that. And then eventually you're going to walk over here and go, oh, I don't have any more of that. Well, you know why? Because your worker is not set. You can't set him to put, let's say, 5 in there. Their job is solely to harvest and fill it up. Okay? And that's what they do. But you have control over that if you do it, you know, singly. That's why on one of my other farms I have my jam farms. Oh yeah, because obviously, see my apples? Yeah, if I was to go to my other farm, it's going to completely deplete them. And that's like with the horses, it gets completely depleted. Oh, look at that, my little grape guy. So, I mean, it's like when I weigh the pros and cons of, you know, what's good, what's bad, what's indifferent, that's what I do. I try to get an even balance. Now, see, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but that's okay. I'll have to go to a farm that's going to give me some favor. Okay, now. I'm going to go over here and do my little thing. Okay. Now, see how, obviously... Now, see, I don't want to prestige any of my vegetables. I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. I mean, I probably could, but... Yeah. I mean, unless it's like out of the 4 or 3 food groups, 4 food groups. Yeah. Yeah, see? Well, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, when you kind of weigh the pros and cons of where you put your workers. So, see, I'm trying to find that good balance, Mr. T. You know, it's just, yeah, I want to balance it out. Oh, beets. Oh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, okay. So and I don't have much to worry about. Beets are summer. Oh, did you see my flower farm? Flower tree. Flower tree horses. I haven't put down any, oh, God. I haven't put down any donkeys yet. Not yet, anyway. Because I'm going to keep my, you'll see, I'm going to keep my poinsettias on one side completely. But the little twisty thingy to my poinsettias is I have the polar bear and the Mars pink ones. But I'm definitely going to put the donkeys over there. I just got to make the space. And again, I do have workers over there. And specifically for the, well, for the apple trees. And I think, I think I got that down to a science. I think I do anyway. At least I hope I do. Today ended up to be a beautiful day because we were getting rain for the past 3 or 4 days. And here in New Hampshire, in the town that I live in, they really need, like the governor did a state of emergency kind of a thing. Not basically what they did was they put a ban on anybody doing like, you know, fires, cookouts, and things like that because they desperately need the water, you know, so. Oh boy, I gotta work my butt off now. Look at that, the tomatoes. I kind of like that increase, 18,000. Only to find out that I gotta do it all over again. Good Lord. You know, and it's funny because I had a bunch of mine already up to 150. And it's just strictly 200 right now. Is it the shops are 200 now? I mean, I just gotta take my time. That's all. Oh, could. And I hope all my lurker friends are doing well. I know you guys miss me. I know I missed you guys, you know, but I know you all understand. We all have those moments in our lives where, you know, things happen and, you know, that's that. And I'm very happy and glad that I have friends like Ace and Mr. T and Maya. They've been very, you know, helpful and supportive and understanding. And I do appreciate that. So. As I tell you, you know, it's almost like as I tried to go even play farm together on my own, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Instead, I vegetated and watched TV a lot. I watched Hulu. Do I remember what I watched? Nope. Things are just, it is what it is. And one of the things I try not to forget, and I do almost every day, well, but I also do it on my stream. I just want to put it out there to people that need some prayer and support and hope, not to give up. And so, if you decide to stay in your bed today because you're just not feeling it, I get it. But my thoughts and prayers will always go out to you, and I'm sure you all know that. And we do have some followers that kind of sort of fell off the planet, but that's okay. I get it. I hope you're feeling well. Our prayers and thoughts will also go out to you. I'm here. You know, you're there. You could be vegetating on your couch too and watching whatever show you're watching. You know. Oh, and you know what I did the other day? Oh gosh, I'm like, I don't know what's going on with Hulu. Okay, so what happens is, I'm kind of like, going through that. Oh, this show looks kind of interesting. Yeah. Except there's one little problem. It's Japanese or something. But yes, I can have the subtitle words going up on the screen. But you all know when you're watching a show or a movie, okay, you're watching them moving their lips, so what the heck are they saying, And so I probably lasted maybe, I want to say 10 minutes. That was it. I'm like, okay, I can't do this. And then I ran into another one, which was, I think it was Russian or something. But it clearly looked like a good show, except it just, the words on the screen. I'm like, no, I can't follow this. No. So, yeah. Then I did see a couple of good ones. One was like a show from Australia. It was really nice, but unfortunately, they didn't have a lot of episodes. But it was pretty cool. Yeah. I thought, oh, this one's a good one. Yeah, I'll watch this. I got 13 whole minutes. Oh, you know what I should do now? Is the cows. Oh, and I should get gas. I'm not going to say her name because it wasn't me. It's someone we all know and love. She was on my farm last night and she ran out of gas. How could you do? The thing is, when you're on my farm, I mean, if you look around, no, I don't have a lot of gas pumps, but I will guarantee you could complete this whole row as long as you got a full tank of gas now. You can complete this whole entire little area without having to get gas. I'm just saying. So I have it set up so that way, if people visit me, they can go a long way before they run out of gas. Oh, and Mr. T, I figured out how not to let that happen. Okay. When we were setting up this farm, I remember you said you had to delete them all out. Okay. Here's what we did. I did this on Ghost's farm. Okay. As long as you have these closed off, on every single animal that you lay down, they're going to be starving. But you won't have to worry about feeding them. Just, let's say you're starting out, right? And, you just did your farm all over again, because we've done this on Ghost's farm, on D-Ghost's farm. Okay. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God, I'm going to have to delete these. Oh my, and I really thought all about Mr. T, because he really works so damn hard on my farm. God love him. And I thought to myself, wait a minute. What I ended up doing was literally closing off the ends of every single animals that I put down. I closed them off. I closed those rows off. Okay, yes, you're going to see all X's, but you want to know something? It's not going to screw you up when you can initially feed them. It will not. Because you got to understand, like I did earlier, you have to understand when you have those open, okay? Okay, so whatever you're feeding, like say these cows, it's also going to feed the cows next to them, okay? But if you have those little wooden sticks up, okay? You're only feeding that row of animals. That's it. And you're not going to get that funny little break that literally drove Mr. T crazy. If you want to drive him crazy, just put a lot of brakes in your animals. I love you, T. You're so good. He's the best. But I mean, I felt so bad because here I am doing Dee's farm and I'm sitting there going, no. I mean, I seriously felt Mr. T's pain. I really did. Especially after he laid down, a few hundred cows. And said, oh, I got to delete these. I'm like, why? And of course, there were breaks. When I say breaks, what happens is, whatever food you have, okay, it's going to extend into the next row of animals if it's unlocked, if that little piece of wood isn't there. But if it's there, then you're all good. You don't have to worry about it. So, I hope some of this makes sense to you. Only because when we did Dee's farm, what are we having for dinner, Mr. T? I'm interested. But yeah, just kind of lock it up. Don't, just do the rows all the way down with the separator. Do the separator. And they're only one diamond, so, it's not like you're spending a lot of diamonds. Ooh, and I got 8 minutes. Oh, dude, I have learned so much from you. I really have. And I mean, I do appreciate it. I do. You do good work. You're very creative, and you really help a lot. So, and I try to pass that to others. Like when I went to Dee's farm, I made him a mini fish farm, and then I proceeded to do. I think we got most of the yeah, we did the animals, and I know that Dee seen my frustration as to, oh man, I have to delete these. I have to delete. And I'm not kidding you when I say this, but I thought to myself, oh, what would T do? Okay, and then I said to myself, I'm going to close those off. And then when I closed them off, it was like a breeze. No, you do good. You do good. Let's see. Well, I know that. You see, it's my farm and I can do it. If it was somebody else in here, I know this is a shame, huh? Pretty sad. It's sad, I know. I kind of just, yeah. Yes, we know, Dee. It's not finished. I know. But I will help you today with your farm, I promise. Oh, Pete, I actually, in my guest book, I couldn't even believe that this person would stoop that low and be that stupid. Oh, stupid is as stupid does, I guess. I don't know. But what happened was somebody came to my farm. Oh my gosh, this was a few weeks ago, actually. And, I'm over here harvesting my animals, Why? Now, why is that like that? I don't understand. I gotta figure that one out. That one's kind of new to me. Maybe, oh, you know what? I'll bet you it's because, all right, they didn't get their food. It could be. But anyways, this person literally was zigzagging on my farm. I was like, are they serious? Zigzagging. Oh my God. And because, you know, I was like looking and I was like, what the heck are they doing? And I did. I just noticed that they were just diddy bopping around. They were going from one spot to another, and so yeah, I banned them. I banned them right off my farm. And actually, and then, and you know what kills me is they sign my guest book. They sign my guest book, like, you know. Oh. Yeah, I know. I think what the reason why now that I am actually harvesting it the wrong way instead of the long way, this is my theory, is because now that I have those workers up there, but I find it, like, I have like this little theory here. Okay, so if you notice, like, this top row, it's empty, right? I kind of find it a little faster to harvest them. And see, now what I'm going to do is, okay, like when I get here, I'm going to harvest these guys. So my thing is, it's almost like, you know, I'm making this square, this little area right here, smaller. And when it gets to a certain size, I turn around and I just, you know, go up, down, the way that you're supposed to, but I don't. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, if you all like those new sprinklers, have at it. Pay 3 ribbons, have at it. Because again, they're like those other things. But I don't know. I mean, I put one sprinkler down yesterday to show Maya, and it was just a little black dot. That's all it was. I suppose if you want to be creative. Now see, I made my little harvesting area smaller. And I do this a couple of times. But, you know, honestly, if someone came to my farm and they were harvesting it like this, you know, not like bouncing around, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But if you come to my farm and you do some bouncing around, guess what? I'm going to be bouncing you right off my farm. That's what's going to happen. I'm curious what Mr. T's having for dinner. Ooh. Curious. I'm going to have chicken for dinner today. We got a new separator? Oh, I missed that one. I didn't see that. I gotta check that out. See, I seen, all the other little odds and ends. So we have a new separator. I gotta see this. Huh. I can't imagine what it would be. Oh, Lord. And beets already, right? Oh, no. Oh, summer. And, okay. I got plenty of time. The new separator, huh? Fences. Oh, you know, I just now realized I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, my gosh. 100 dime. Oh, my. No, not gonna happen. They didn't change any colors. The new separator. Where the hell is it? Oh, yeah, the glowing crystals. Ooh. Yeah, I see. But, oh, no! 150 diamonds? Yeah, okay. Yeah, uh-huh. We got 150 diamonds to just spread the joy, right? I don't think so. Maybe when I have all my farms open. Yeah, maybe. They are nice. They are. I gotta give you that. They're nice. Only the rich and famous with diamonds that don't need to spend them anymore would do that. Oh. Well, that's okay. The month of October is Halloween. So, I think... I'm not going to do it here. I definitely will not. I mean, you know, like I've got all these here. I think what I would probably do is on my other farm is just set it up and have it with all the stuff for diamonds for Halloween, the pumpkins and stuff. Definitely do that. As I know there's a lot of people out there, what they're going to do is with their farms, oh yeah, to get a lot of diamonds, especially now, oh yeah. As I will not have enough time to do it on my fourth farm, to open it up just to make it an event farm. I could do it, but it would cost way too many diamonds. I figure on my third farm, whereas half of it's trees and the other half is, you know, the poinsettias. What I could probably do is, because I have that entire bottom space, I could probably do it that way. I think it's Besa that with the cat things. Oh, they had their farm like literally wall to wall, all that cat stuff for those diamonds. It's like, oh my goodness. I could do a farm with all bunny rabbits, diamonds. Yeah. That's a hell of a lot of berries. It really is. Yay. Okay, so the next ones are the ducks. Okay. Oh, and they're wheat. Ooh. Ooh. This is bad. This is gonna be really bad. Oh. Oh, Jersey asparagus and beets. Oh, yeah. How many of them? No. Oh, because I only have one guy down there. Okay. It's so funny. It's raining in my game, and I'm hearing the rain. It kind of reminds me of the past few days. It's all we've been getting is rain, and we do need it. Oh, so far my wheat's holding up. Okay. Because I haven't... you know what? It's probably because I didn't do the chickens. So Dee, how many diamonds do you have in ribbons? If you have a lot more than before, hopefully. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So, okay, I need to put that second worker down, don't I? Okay. Oh. Okay. So, I see what I'm doing. I have to bring it down to... Because, see, he's not... Okay. I think it should be here. Nope. Okay. Okay. Now I'm back, sort of. Yeah. Get these ones. Yep. Yes, just one row. Just one row. I mean, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But if you, like I said, if you block them off, okay, if you block those animals off, like when you're laying them down, like, you know, in the beginning of, you know, putting your animals down, as long as you have them blocked on each row, okay, and even though, yeah, they're gonna have the red X's, don't worry about it, because you're not gonna be, it's not gonna, you know, integrate with the next row, the one right next to it. And like, see, like here's all the ducks, for example, right? So yes, when I feed these guys here, it will also feed these guys here. As long as these are open. But now, if you're at first laying down your animals, block them all off. Just you know, put another thing here. You know, put one here, and then just do the same thing to all your animals. Just block them completely off. Because see, what'll end up doing is, like, when you're feeding these guys here, you know, let's say you just kind of like laid them down, but you don't have enough wheat. So if you feed these guys here, it's gonna feed them, but it's also gonna feed these guys. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up. See, I don't have it, but I know I did it on Dee's farm by accident, because I realized that afterwards. I realized, thanks to Mr. T. You're gonna find like this little line, and you're gonna sit there going, "What is that?" What it is it's because you've not only fed these guys, but you also fed the ones here and over there, because it's open. But if you have it closed off, and I'll show you what I mean, because I know some of them are closed off. Let's wait. Where are they closed? Oh, okay. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, see, okay, here we go. Okay. See how all the bunny rabbits are all closed off? Now, okay, watch this. Oh, I have to feed one, right? Okay. If I feed this guy, yeah, like I have, oh, it might be a little, give or take a few. Okay, I'm gonna go to my rabbits for a moment, and, no, okay. It shows I have 390 of these bunny rabbits. And even though it says one berry, for example, per rabbit, technically it's 1.5. So depending on how many rabbits completely that you have, okay. So if I have like 390 of, well, those are different. We're going to stay away from the Easter rabbits. But if you have them, same rule applies. If you just had, let's say hypothetically, 390 berry trees, I will tell you right now, you will not have enough to feed those bunny rabbits. It's pretty much 780 is what you would need. So it's almost like double the amount of berries, double it, because I have my workers up here set up. Like, see, these guys are not fed. These guys, okay, so now if I feed these guys here, right, they're fed. These guys are not. But let me show you something. If I take this bar and put it over here for a moment, right, now you're looking at, these rabbits are not fed, okay, but they're separated from here. So now, and these guys are not fed, right? So whereas you got two different types of bunny rabbits, right? I'm going to feed these guys, but guess what happens? These guys get fed. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? That's how it works. But now these guys are not going to be fed because they're separated from the other bunny rabbits. And so where you see that separation like that, I mean, where you see it separated, yeah, I can feed all the cows at once. But if they're not separated, and that's why, like over here, you see I have a bazillion berry trees, all up and down here, and my workers take care of that. Yeah, I think it's about 2,000. Yeah. Yeah. And again, it's like, like I have my horses. Let me go to my horses and I'll show you what because horses eat a lot of apples. Oh my God, that's just sad. And I want to be ready. I do have, I can put the donkeys down, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. I'm going to go to my other farm with my flowers and the horses and so on and so forth, okay? But now, this is my setup. Okay, over here, I got my workers, and all they're doing is apples. That's all they're doing, okay? Now, on my apple trees, I have, let's get to my apples. Okay, because they're the cheapest. I have 2,288 apples. And on my horses, I have, let me go down here. Okay. I have 225 horses in each pen. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1,200. And then we're going, I said 20. So 1,200. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1,350. 1,350 horses. Now we're talking all the horses, not just like one, but I have 1,350 horses. And to feed them, I have 2,288 apples trees. Okay, so you have to have obviously a lot more apple trees. Now I'm going to go over here to my horses, and I will promise you that they are low on food. And I do try to separate them a little bit, but I'm not really sure what the scoop is, because I have these ones here and these guys here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed these guys over here. Right? So now they're fed. And now these guys are fed. So if you have these pens open, they're fed. You know, and that's what I do. I just kind of like leave the pens open, feed them. See, I can feed the 3 sets of horses all at once. Now, and obviously they're 2 days. You know what I mean? They're 2 whole days. And yeah. So, you know, I try to get that all set up. But again, if you're just, you know, setting up your farm, yeah, I would highly recommend that, you know, put your animals down, but cut them off. Just don't, you know, just cut them off completely from the animals that you're doing. Like if you're putting down a bunch of chickens, you know, if you're putting your chickens down or whatever, then by all means, block them off. Whatever animals you're doing, yeah, block them off from each other. That's the easiest and the best way. Yeah. Because the thing that I have found, now, and I showed this earlier, and hello, gaming dog, good to see you here. I will tell you, because the good example is, one, I have the ranger duck, right? Muscovy duck and ranger duck. Well, if you look at this very carefully, why is it that I have 3 ranger ducks? I should only technically have 2, but I have 3. And the reason behind that is because the way they're doing it is if when you put 1 down, it kind of equals to 2. Or technically 1.5. So rather than you see a half a duck running around, you're going to see a whole one. That makes sense. So yeah. So when I harvest these guys, I'm the only one that'll feed them. And I shut these guys off. There's only like 2 guys up here that are feeding specific animals, not all of them. Yeah. But then again, see, now, you know, I have my farm over here, you know, the crops. So I guess as long as you know, I mean, because if you're setting up all your animals like this, and I do like, I guess it's 390, or actually it's a little more than that. Okay, yeah, 390. Okay, so I have like 390 chickens, you know, so on and so forth. But the thing is that if you're just like, let's say you recycled your farm and you want to start it all over again. Okay, so again, this is what you do. You just, you know, like, here's your chickens, but just block them all off. I know they're going to be like hungry and all that sort of stuff, but you're in the process of setting your farm up. Okay? And basically, when you cut them all off and you put your chickens down, your pigs, you know, your cows, your goats, and ducks, and so on and so forth, you want them all blocked off, and yes, they're going to be red X'd. But in that process, and I don't really grow any, I don't grow any lettuce at all, because, as you can see right here, okay, this is bamboo, and this is the bamboo is, you know, all 4 seasons. So I have my guy in here, and basically he handles feeding, you know, for the cows, because the cows only eat lettuce. And berries, of course, you know, you got to need your berry trees. So yeah, I have 3 workers doing the berries, and you know, and it works out okay. And then anything below, like here at number 6, you know, it's kind of like miscellaneous. I usually put, you know, something up here like peanuts and, you know, little things like that. And the only reason behind that is, and I know I showed it earlier, is that when you do those machines, the peanut butter machines, you do get a decent payout, okay? But, you know, mines are level 100, and they produce 60 jam. They give me 1,800 diamonds. Um, but on the flip side, you have to feed those machines over 1,000 peanuts per machine. That's when you get your machines up to that level of 100. Okay. Um, Grapes, you know, I thought was a great and wonderful thing, but it's not. But I'm going to pull my guys off of those grapes because grapes, which is juice, the payout's not all that great on the grape machines. So I just might just put like 2 or 3 grape machines, or just leave the 4 that I have and not worry about them. Um, and that's what that's what I do. Um, and I know some people, when they come here to my farm, they're like, "Oh, I don't get a lot of XP." Well, you know something? Um, you may not get a lot of XP. I totally get it, 110%. Do you know that when I go to a level 500 farm, I don't go to that farm for XP. Honestly, I don't. I go there because I will hit the lettuce because it gives me favor very fast. Lettuce will give it to you very fast. So so you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm going there for the favor. I'm not going there to level up. So when I go to, you know, a friend of mine's farm or something like that, I will hit the low level stuff before I hit anything high level. I don't touch the flowers. I don't touch any of that stuff. I hit the low level stuff because I get my favor faster than the person that's over there doing the flowers. I get them a lot faster. And yes, you can go to a poinsettia farm, but I will still gain more favor by doing low level items. See, we're talking favor, not your level. We're talking favor. Yeah, you're going to get, and see, and that's the thing, because you can go, you know, trade in your favor and boost yourself up a little bit. Then, yeah, go back to a farm that's got high level stuff, but use your boost to double your XP. Yeah, you can get XP on your farm, absolutely. But see, I don't really get a lot of stuff from these grape machines. I don't. So, you know. Yep, but all of these are open. And if they're in, you know, and when I harvest them, they get fed. They do. But I just don't like, you know, like I said, when you get that little break in it and it looks a little strange or funky, it's because you need to block them all off as you're putting your animals down. And once you block them all off, and then you're working on your crops, and you kind of get a handle on things, you know, with your chickens and stuff like that, then if you want to unblock them, by all means, go ahead and do it. Because yes, when you feed one, you feed them all of that category, not like, you know, all your animals. And no, they don't. And that's the other thing too, like Farm Together 1, you remember how some of the animals, like, you know, if you put them close together, certain ones, you can get, how can I explain it? You can get, you know, you can feed one and it'll feed the other ones. I think it was chickens and ducks. Yeah, it was chickens and ducks. Like, I remember it was chickens, ducks, and some other thing. They all ate the same thing. So you could actually leave them together and, you know, they would feed. The same thing with, you know, other animals that they had on Farm Together 1. They don't do that here. So it's kind of like you got to punt and kick, as they say, punt and kick. Yeah. To think I've been playing this game since last year and I'm still not level 500. What is wrong with that picture? I can tell you what it is. I'm just I like the game. I like taking my time in learning new things and helping others. And you know, that's basically what we do. And even in our Discord channel, yes, let me tell you, there are people, if you want to get yourself leveled up, they have a lot of points at farms, Mars farms. And, you know, get some pretty good XP. Ooh, I have one more row. And you know, and I find that you know, like on my farm, I mean, I get decent XP, and that's the thing. People get a little frustrated when they're not when their farm isn't leveling up. It's because you really got to work your farm. You really do. And I'm not saying go ahead and put all these low level things down and high level things down. It's just all in how you work it. It really is. And I have to say, in all honesty, that, you know, because I've had conversations with people say, well, you know, in the early stages of your farm, I get it when you have to put down, let's say, I don't know, 50 to 100 animals. But the thing is that eventually, yes, you will. You will have to raise the level of the amount, of animals that you have on your farm. Yeah, you do. You can do anywhere from 300 or 400 per animal. And, you know, go that route. And that's where you make it. I mean, because look, I don't even have favor. And I get 215, you know, just by doing these animals. That's what I get. It's all in how you guys go, you know, where you get your XP from. But you figure, because see, that's where the problem is. You don't see your farm getting a lot of XP. And it's not going to get a lot of XP. Well, I shouldn't say it in that sense, but you will not get a lot of XP if you have, let's say, 100 cows, or you know what I mean, or 200. Well, it's going to be a little bit of a process, because I know it was for me. I mean, I was doing in the very early stages of my game, I was doing 9, 18, 36, 54. Then I thought to myself, oh man. Then I went up to 72. Then I went up to 99. I thought, okay, I'm doing good. No. I had to realize and to myself that the reason why my farm was not progressing was because I didn't have enough animals and other things on my farm to get me to where I need to be. Unless, of course, you got a poinsettia farm, then you're good. You could just do those every couple of days, but, you know. Poinsettia? Okay, I will show you. Over here on your flowers, anything that has this kind of icon, the one that's, I don't know if it's going to let me do this. Okay, you see how it's got that icon? Now, a lot of high levels have these type flowers, okay? The biggest ones that people put on their farms so you guys can get XP, a lot of it, are the Mars pink poinsettias. The only downside about the Mars pink poinsettias and the polar bear poinsettias is your Mars is 2 days and 6 hours, whereas your polar bear poinsettias are 1 day, 18 hours. So on my flower farm, I have it halfway on my map. I do not have that map fully loaded with poinsettias. And these two flowers are the ones that will give you a lot of XP. You know, but if you end up on a farm that they don't have a lot of them, then I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's like, you know, but that's how that's what people do. They, a lot of these high levels, what they do is they set their farms up with poinsettias, the flower, and that's that. Me, I just have the old usual, my animals. I try to get a little bit more in depth with, like the horses, for example. I have over 2,000 apple trees because that's going to feed. Oh, and not to mention, the over 2,000 apple trees I have, they not only feed the horses, but your jam farms, your jam machines, if you have those, don't forget you need apples and pears for that as well. So you got to try to find a balance of apple trees when you're doing that. And what are my workers doing? Nothing. But poinsettia is the flower. What level is your farm, gaming dog? Oh, come on. It's gonna make me go all the way up here. Oh, because I only have one guy up here. Because if I go here, yep. Oh. Well, hey, if you need any help, seriously, because, obviously, if you didn't know what poinsettias were, I get it. So, you're just starting out with your farm, and, you're more than welcome to join our Discord channel, because there's a lot of us that'll help you with your farm to help you get it kind of going. Because, I remember back in the day having level 20 and what you needed to do. But I will tell you this, the 3 things that are very important for you to level up will definitely be your garage. If it's level 20, oh, okay. I see. I'm trying to think what level 20s have, because 24 is the, okay, so then you're going to need ribbons and diamonds. Okay, so on your, you're going to need the collaboration hub, which I think you get it. I'm not sure. Do you have the collaboration hub yet? Because the collaboration hub is where you can turn in and get favor or other things that you need for your farm. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I better do this one. That way I won't do any trouble. Okay. Okay, good. And I will recommend and suggest. Okay, here's 2 things I'm going to recommend and suggest. Besides your garage, you want to do arts and crafts, the shop, if and when you get that, as soon as possible. And also the restaurant, which you can get for ribbons. So arts and crafts helps you gain diamonds. And the restaurant helps you get ribbons. Now, you probably don't have the rabbits for diamonds, but I'm sure, like I said, if you were to hop on or ask someone, say, hey, can you put bunny rabbits on my farm? and you will need berry trees. And those, the Easter bunnies will help generate diamonds for you every 2 hours as long as you have enough berry trees to cover them, and you'll be fine. Now, like I said, the garage and your warehouse too, don't forget, because that's your inventory. And the reason behind my saying, let's say, the arts and crafts, that's for when you have the ducks and when you have rabbits, because rabbits will, rabbits produce they give you the wool, and you'll see it too when you're putting your animals up, like the sheep do, and trust you me, there's a lot of stuff that gives you wool in this game. So, and then the restaurant, that's for your spice. And your spice, that guy gives you, he gives you ribbons. So arts and crafts is diamonds, and the other shop is for ribbons. And like I said, if you're running out of gas, upgrade your garage. Trust you me, I'm somebody. I'm telling you, story of my life. I run out of gas all the time. Not as much now, though. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better. But yeah, Gaming Dog, just join up with us in Discord. We're a very laid back group. Like I said, we have a very nice group of people in our Discord that are always willing to help. We have some really, really good people, really good folks there. And they also, to help you level up, they have, and you ask, what are poinsettias? Well, guess what? They have them. They have the Mars. They call them the Mars farms. They call them all kinds of different names, but it suffices the need. And we do have a lot of streamers from YouTube and Twitch that's streaming, and we love having people that do that. Just even if they came to our channel just to put their to post it up, that they say, hey, I stream. You're more than welcome, because I know that people sometimes they need to get that audience in, and stuff like that. I definitely know that, so. And I haven't been to your farm yet, Gaming Dog, but I will say this. Please, please, pretty please, do not get a bunch of machines, factories, because especially at your level farm, my guess is you probably have the jam one, which is great. You're going to need the apples and pears for that. And then, of course, there's the lemons, so just kind of don't overwhelm yourself by putting a bunch of machines up. Put just enough, maybe 2. Start out with 2. Even with fish, start out with 2. And especially now where I'm sure at your farm level you don't have a lot of fish. So, but I mean, it's really doable even at level 20 to boost you right up pretty high. I think Mr. T is our master farmer, so he's really good with his advice and help. I have learned a lot from him, and I try to pass it on. Yeah. I mean, he is already level 750. I'm jealous. Ugh. I really am, dude. I'm jealous. But see, I've been slacking, and I know that. So I have an excuse. I've been slacking. I haven't been on for a while. I haven't been playing, and you know. So, yeah, I really am. But you know something? When I go help other people with their farms, I think about you because, you know, you did such a wonderful job helping me with my farm, and you know that's something you don't forget. At least I don't, anyway. Yes, and you do a really good job helping others. You do. And I appreciate that. You know that. I appreciate that a lot. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to go grab myself some coffee. Ah. Oh, my poor bunny rabbits, they're probably all upset. Look at that. Well, I have to start feeding my bunnies. See the second row? They got red X's. Okay. Watch this. No more red X's. Yeah, but like I was saying, if you have a sufficient amount of crops to feed the animals, yeah, you can open them. But if you don't and you're just putting them down, just lock them off because you can still feed them. You know, when you harvest them, you can harvest and feed at the same time. Oh my goodness. You know what? Wow, 520 Jersey asparagus? That's a lot. Crap. I suppose I better do it now, huh? $520. Oh. I got some over on the other side. I just realized that. Okay. Oh, and I have, okay, I have beets and radicchio. Yeah, I'm going to do the whole row. Because I'm very low on eggplant. And if welcome gaming dog to our Discord channel. Welcome aboard. Oh. Okay. I think that this one is I think that's green. And then yeah. Oh. I'm not going to plant a lot of those. Yeah. Huh. Well, I could. I don't want, no, I'm not going to do that now. After I finish my poor little bunny rabbits that are starving. And again, Mr. T, thank you so much for helping out. What am I doing up to? Oh. Wow. So if you're 750, wait a minute. And I get 150 dime, 150 favor. So what's the favor up to now, Mr. T, if you're at 750? You must get a crap ton. 150? Not 200. Can't be. See if I get 150. So 200, right? Ooh. I'm curious what you get. Oh, what do we get? I wonder when they're going to start the Halloween event. Oh. We have a train, by the way, that comes through the town twice a day. It's quite loud, too, sometimes. It's kind of cool, though, because I haven't heard train sounds in a bazillion years since I moved. And it doesn't run through the middle of the night. I think these are trains that probably carry who knows what. You know, so. Yes, it's a quaint little town. Oh, look at that. No, I want to do the other side. Now see that you really get, I mean, you know, like I said, if you use boost, you'd get some pretty decent XP if you were harvesting. Or even if it's your farm. But if you get your boost on, everything doubles, including, you know, the wool. Yay, all my rabbits will be done. Not bad. Though, oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta work on those eggplant thingies, don't I? Oh, this would be a perfect moment to show you a couple of the farms that I go to earn favor quickly. You know, and even though I know there'll probably be people on there, they're there to get their XP. But I'm going to go to farms that I just want to get my favor. And you know, and it's not saying that I don't like going to other people's farms, but I do utilize the NPCs in the town to, you know, trade stuff off, and then I get favors through that. But mainly, for me now, anyways, I've been going to, I've been using the favor that I get just so I can have, so I can, you know, like if I'm low on a particular item, I can go get it. But now, okay. So, I'm gonna go to town for a moment. I'm gonna go over here, pay the farm hands, and I'm going to exit out of this for a moment. Go over here, join farm. Oh, please let one of my favorites be on. Lord Besa. Now this guy has not been. I thought I almost lost him as a favorite, or her actually. I'm sorry, but I love going to this farm too. Besa's farm is really nice as well. But I like this farm because, well, I'm sure they. Oh, I hope. Let me. Yeah, I don't want to speak before I get there. But when I went to this farm, I thought, you know, this is. Oh, they changed. Oh, look at that! Wow. Oh my God! We will not run out. Oh my Lord! And as if, do we have enough gas stations? Oh my gosh. Trying to think, where do I want to go? Okay, flour. This is all, wow. You know, this is that place where, you know something? You will never run out of gas. Oh, I love it. I'm going to put this down. This is a wonderful level. My privilege. Don't know my name in English. Favor. The number after the name. Why? You know, guys, I'm going to spell this word wrong. Privilege. Ledge equals FAVOR. Yep. Oh my gosh, level 5. Prestige, by the way. Level 5. Now see, I'm getting favor pretty good. You know, I'm not gonna complain. But oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, you know, seriously guys, you can't complain. Here is why you can't complain. Look what all those gas stations are. Are you guys gonna complain? Hell no. Oh my god. That is probably one of the things that this game did not do was, you know, granted that, you know, they allowed people to have their shops up to level 200, but they did not on the gas, on the garage. Which, you know, I understand. I get it. Yeah, nice. Oh, nice. Oh. I like this. She said her husband. But oh my gosh. I actually like this. Dead center, if you look, because the map's wide open. So dead center with, you know, with the map. And this is all flowers. Great job. These are the new flowers, by the way. Wow. Now, if you like, you know, because people like with the longness, see? A full length of just going straight across the board. It's really nice. And again, look at my favor. Now, you know, when you compare it to doing, let's say, because I'm only here for favor, because, I mean, yeah, if I can get XP and level up, great. But my point that I'm trying to make here is, oh, and look at the long distance so you know that their garage is fully opened. But the whole idea is when you take a look at this farm, right? It's like, I'm getting probably, you know, XP and stuff like that. But when it comes to favor, it's a little slower. It is. By comparison, it is a little slower. And you can check it out for yourself. I mean, if you doubt what I'm saying. Because when I go to a farm that has specifically, let's say, you know, they have crops and they have flowers and all of that, I will basically do the crops first. And especially, yeah, if they have it posted that they want lettuce or, you know, whatever is it, I will do the crops first. And I will do the low ends because I'm going to accumulate favor a lot faster and quicker. With the flowers, on the other hand, your favor is going to be a little slower than it would be compared to, let's say, low end crops. And again, nope, I'm not telling you because you're going to get a bunch of XP. I'm telling you this because you will get favor quicker. You'll get a lot of XP. You know, like I'm not even using a boost right now. Okay, so if that's really strange. Oh, Mr. T. Okay, I see what you're saying. I am not using a boost, and they're getting 2 flowers. So it's level 5. You see what I'm saying? Their prestige is level 5. Okay? So now I get what you're saying. So without a boost, they are getting 2 flowers as opposed to, you know, your 1. Because again, if you look up, I don't have boost, right? Okay. So when I get to, okay, which will be soon. When I get to the end of this flower, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some boost, okay? And I'll show you what it does, for example, when you go get boost and you're on somebody else's farm. Because right now, she's getting 2 flowers and I don't have boost. So now my curiosity says, will she get 4 flowers if I have boost on? You see what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. And she's been, oh, my God, 17,000. Oh, my gosh. 17,000 flowers. Wow. So I guess I have to upgrade my flowers pretty quick. Just kidding. Okay. So this is perfect. Gonna get this. I hope I can get boost. That's all I'm hoping for is to get boost. I could look on it. Boost. Oh, where am I? Turn around and go east. Go east. Okay, where is your boosting thing? Ah, here we go. No, oh, it wouldn't let me get boost. I'll let her know. There, I need permission to get favor. Okay, so I'm going to tell them how to do this. You click on my name. Wait a minute. Click on my name. Let me see. No. Let me go back. Ah, thank you. Alrighty, good. See, now I'm going to go back to here. Head eat. No. Okay. And then go over here. And X, because see, it helps me and it helps her. So now I'm going to go back over here again. And See, I'm really curious now what it will give her. Isn't that right? Okay. I was saying, that better be right. So now we know originally without boost, it would give her 2. Holy crap! 4 flowers! Okay, so she has her flowers up to level 5. And by the way, I get 136 XP. That's nice. And see, I mean, I don't mind doing this for other people because if you notice, like, okay. Oh, okay. Now, if you notice, like, my favor is popping up. And it's not going slow, but it's going reasonably okay. Okay? But, you know, my point being is when we get into the prestige, yeah. Yeah. See, if you notice on the bottom, over here on the left, it'll say Gatsby Pink Hydrangea. She's got 5 prestige. So when I came to this farm originally, and I did not have favor, as you know, she was getting 2 flowers because of the prestige. Well, now, she's got she gave me. I went to her collaboration center, and I picked up, you know, a boost. I picked up more favor, and I traded in for boost, which means it's now giving her 4 flowers instead of the 2. Pretty damn good. Yeah. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to put prestige on every single thing I have. I'm just going to be very selective, you know, on it. But I think that's really decent, you know, to do that. And by the way, I know that she's obviously got her gas pump full. And see, this is what I'm saying. I mean, they have a ton of gas pumps. I get this. But, yeah. Oh, their flowers are full. Holy crap, they got 50 million. 50 million diamonds. How can you be so lucky? I don't get this. Mr. T. Oh, no, never mind. I get it. Never mind. I sat there. I'm like, why is it say 723? Because our farm is in 750. Eee! We gotta run away. Just leave me alone, guys. Just leave me alone. Okay. I'll run out of gas or something. I really like this. It's a nice setup. I mean, and how can anybody, you know, say, oh, but, you know, oh, oh, oh. Oh, she's doing chickens. You're on Farm Together? What, the first one? $17,000 flowers. Oh, Farm Together too. Good. Ooh, tomatoes. Okay. I just want to make. Oh, now what are we getting for these? 4 tomatoes. Oh my God. I need to prestige up my tomatoes. Yes, I do. Yes, Mr. T, I need to. I need to do the tomatoes. Yes. Nope, nope, I'm not going to press. Oh my God, they're 5s. Oh, look at that. 16th. Oh my gosh. You're going to surprise me. Yeah. I like surprises. This is perfect. You know, stupid me. I went out last night because it's been raining, like I said, for 3 days. And, you know, I mean, it's been raining, but I kind of stay out of the, you know, where it's really heavy rain, so. But of course, you know, the rain, I wear this very long, nice, comfortable sweater. And, you know, the thing is, people, you don't think about it, but, you know, it's like when you come in out from the rain, it's like your sweater is a little damp. Well, don't you think that dampness is going through your other clothes, and that's why you're cold? Yeah. Wow, this is like the forever train, don't you think? Oh, okay. Observe. Look at how fast my favor's going right now. Just FYI. And I'm doing tomatoes, and they're low end compared to those flowers over there. But look at how fast favor's running. Okay? I just want you guys to also see this, how fast this favor is running. It's running fast. It's not about XP. It's running fast because of the favor. Okay? So, my point being is, I go to farms to get favor. You know, just because I need it. But you guys can go to farms and get your XP and everything. But you know something? If you go to a farm, and especially like mine, yep, I have low-level stuff. Yes, I do. But you know something? On the flip side of that coin, it's like you will gain favor a lot quicker. So which means, please finish the row. But and I say finish the row, is okay, don't just say, oh, geez, I'm full. Like, you know what, can you just at least finish the row before you leave? And if I give you build mode, that means you can go to my town, earn some favor, and guess what? You can get a little boost and then earn favor a lot quicker. You know, and that's how it works. You know, because I know that there's still a lot of you out there that, you know, okay, you have a low level farm. I get it. And I get it that you want to level up. I get that too. But what I'm trying to point out is that if you can get into a build mode, or even if you ask, because you want to try to boost, you know, get favor quickly to full, and I know that if you're low level yourself, you're not going to get a whole heck of a lot of favor. I get it. I know that you want to level up and things like that, but this is what's going to help you. You know, granted, okay, on these tomatoes, I'm getting a big whopping 4 XP. Wow. And I don't care, because what I care about is how fast I can get boost. And favor, actually, I'm sorry. How fast I can get favor. And I used all my favor to do what I'm doing right now. So, you know, it's kind of like you got to weigh the pros and the cons of, okay, so when you go to a farm, you want to earn favor, you want to level up. I totally, 110% get that. But also on the flip side, and I'm going to run out of gas, maybe. I know the gas pumps up. Ooh, will I make it? The hell am I? Yeah, I think I'll make it. Maybe. But my whole point being is that I completely and utterly understand, you know, you want to level up, because obviously the more you level up, the more favor you will acquire. Okay, I get it. I totally get that. But in the interim of all of that, you know, you should be able to get favor very, very quickly if you do it like this way, you know, like hit them low level crops, because or even animals, hit the low level crops, and the only reason being is it's going to make your favor grow faster. And yeah, I know this is little twos. I'm only getting 2 XP. Okay, so you're only getting 2 XP. So am I, and look at my level. I'm 409. But I just want to get my favor, and I need to earn 127. So that's my dilemma. You know, like, I would have liked to have gotten level 500, but no. I now have to get 300, and I have to get 750. Oh, God. I'll get there someday. But, you know, I'm not going to rush this game, and I'm just not. I'm a slow poke. That's okay. It's how I play my games. I'm not in a rush. I'm not looking for end game. And in that sense too, really, when you think about it, like Farm Together 1, is there really an end game to this type of game? To me, there isn't really. Because all those people that have made level 500 or even 750 and so on and so forth, you can always recycle your farm and turn it around and make it into something different. You know, you could change your mind and say, you know, I've been having all of these here. You know, I think I'm going to change it around. I mean, and people do that all the time. They change it. And it shows she's getting 4 tomatoes. And look at that. I brought up her tomatoes. Look at that. 15,000. And her tomatoes can be 16,000. Can you imagine? So, you know, and I guess too, it depends because obviously for every time you get that particular crop, animal, flower, whatever it is, to level 100. Now, let's say the first time around, you know, you obviously, if you're picking something that's level 100, okay, so now it's under prestige. Now you got to make it go to a level 100 again. But when you make it up to level 5 prestige, you'll be able to get 2 of everything instead of 1, which is it's such a wonderful thing. $85. Wow. I don't even know what mines are. I mean, you know, like I said, I suppose you could put prestige on everything on your farm, but really, I won't. I don't do that. Oh my God. I wonder if they... See, I should have hit the flowers because as we... Oh, actually... And I don't see... Oh, yes, they do. They have machines down there. Okay. Those are the new flowers, the red barons. Oh, okay. I think some of mine, no. Well, no. I think some of mine are level 100. I'm not sure. Ilato tomatoes. Now see that? See how fast I got my favor up? It's 107 now. I should have went to flowers. Yep. So that's the difference when you are looking specifically for favor and how to get favor pretty fast. We're not talking about XP, we're talking about favor. Now see, now I'm back to, well, I know I'm getting 2. So it doesn't take long to get favor if you do low level items. Yeah, you can get favor with the flowers, but you're more apt to get, you know, obviously XP as opposed to. But though I have seen with the animals without a boost, you can get some pretty decent XP as well. So when you think about it, you know, like I said, if you have that permission or if you have boost, you know, and let's say you go to a farm that doesn't have a lot of flowers, do the animals, you know, because, or even like I said, just do the low level stuff for your favor. You know, that's what I do. That's just me. Full tomatoes. I see that. I'm gonna hit the. Now watch this. When I hit 127, and it doesn't matter what farm I'm on, and when I hit 127, which is where I am now, my favor is full. You know, I could do one of two things. I could go back, and I could trade it in for a little bit of favor, but I want to go back to my farm, and I don't remember what I wanted to do, but I want to do something. Oh, yes, I do know. Wow, fish. Now that's interesting. I didn't even give that a thought with the fish. Wow. So she made the fish. Wow. She's done a really good job. I'm just a slowpoke. What can I say? Oh, Lord have mercy. Now see, you notice what I'm doing? I'm finishing the row even though my favor is full. And I will go back to my farm, my sad farm, my farms. Ooh. Okay, which one? Land 2. Okay, so land 1 is fish and flowers. Oh, I want to do the. Okay, yeah, I get it. And before I go scoop up favor. You know, just an FYI, did you know? Okay, see, here we go with grapes, right? The grapes, are they done? Sort of. They're not really. Okay, so, you know, it is a food for thought. When you are over here with your little chickens, preferably leghorns, right? Let's say. You're going to get 4 eggs. If you put prestige on them, and they have to be level 5. So let's go do us a favor and let's go to town. Let's go here. Do I have to pay anybody? No, I do not. Let's go over here. Oh, I can't talk to him. I don't want a lot. See, I go based on the time it's going to take me to do, let's say, the chickens. 22 minutes of that boost. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my farm. And I shouldn't have done this because I didn't want to do that, but that's okay. Now, if I had one chicken that was like, say, on level 5 for prestige, I would get 4 eggs. And you're probably wondering, why are you going across? Because I can. This is how I get all my chickens. I kind of have like a little way of, like, you know, when I do my pigs and my chickens and so on and so forth. Now, yes, see, all over here, these are all open. And I do know that, oh my goodness, my wheat's going to drop down. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's going to drop. Chickens are what? 150. So, I suppose I could prestige on my leghorns and wait till they get to be level 5. And then, once they're level 5 prestige, but again, I have to level them up to 100 every time to get them that close. And I'm sure it's not that difficult to do. I'm just going to be lazy, okay? I said the lazy word. Again, I said it. No, I'm going to be lazy. Yes, I'm lazy. But look at all them chickens. Chickens. I'll tell you though, early in the game, if you do have a low-level farm, you make these leghorns your best friend. And even when you open up spots, don't delete those leghorn chickens. Because they're every 20 minutes. And so it's very meaningful to literally, if you want to keep, making money and diamonds, by the way, get those leghorns when you first start out and get a lot of them. Don't be afraid. Because in the long run, you will get in the long run, you like I said, you will make a lot of diamonds and you will make a lot of gold for a low level farm. And it'll keep your head above water because, the one thing that we all do, and it's been a known thing even in Farm Together, is, oh, look at that, I got 10,000, I got 100,000. Guess what? Then you go and spend it, then you're broke again. And I know a lot of you have done that. You've done that. Oh, I've done it. Like, oh, I can go buy more. Yeah, you sure can. And then you'll be broke again. But I always rely on my leghorn chickens when I first started out. And apple trees, even though, no, they don't pay out a lot, though. They don't. You're absolutely right. I totally get it. But they certainly help when you need the gold. Because leghorns are every 20 minutes. And like I said, I don't get a whole lot of XP from them either. But on my pigs, look at that. I get 1832 XP. Woo woo. I don't think anybody... No, I don't. Okay. I try to do these last, and the reason why I try to do the eggs, well, eggs not so much, but the pigs, is because if you look down at the mushrooms, I get a lot of those. And my bad, but I don't have that shop leveled up too high, so... Because there's only, like I said, there's only 3 main ones that you should focus on if you want to get a lot of ribbons and if you want to get a lot of diamonds. Is arts and crafts and the restaurant. And it's like I said, I really regret doing the grape thing because, I filled my entire, one of my farms halfway. And, yeah, I can say I regret doing that because doing the grapes, I didn't make a lot of stuff from, I did not. Maybe ribbons, but not so much. And plus your grapes are anywhere between 6 and 7 hours without sprinklers. Okay? And then, so, if you break it down with sprinklers, it's what, 3 hours? So it's kind of like, you got to decide how you want to run that. These are my favorite pigs, by the way. I like my little spotty pigs. Now see, if my goats or whatever were ready, I still wouldn't do them. And there's missing a spot, right? So I'm missing 2 goats over here? Oh no. Am I? No. Uh-oh. Yep, just what I thought. Shit. Okay, I know what I gotta do. I gotta go up to the top. I better get my coffee, huh? See, you know why I have to go up to the top, you see? I don't have any workers over there. But that's okay, it's all good. I really don't know if I want to put... See, I got those bunny rabbits over there that generate diamonds, and I suppose I could put more bunny rabbits somewhere else and do it that way, but I'd rather not. I gotta find that line where I can stop. I think it's just about here. Is it? Yep. Okay. I can do this because see, I know that I got that end. How's my eggs doing anyway? Ooh, not bad. Okay, I have... He's not... Is he up this far? No, because if he was, he'd be over here harvesting these guys. That's right. And I really don't need to get right now, like 4 mushrooms at the same time, because I can barely, like with that chop, I mean, I get full all the time very quickly with them. Chickens are different. The eggs I can do all, you know, I can do it no problem. See? Up. And pigs are the eggplant. Chickens are wheat. Ooh, my wheat's doing so-so. Though, you know, I wouldn't mind, because I use, I put corn down because it's all year round, all seasons. And it's fast and it's easy and, you know, it's no problem. See, now if I had a worker over here, I wouldn't have to do this, but I only stopped putting the workers up to so far, and that's it. You know, I didn't really want to put them way over here. Okay. Here we go. Orpington. Oh. Okay, my bad. Okay, now give me a few minutes while I finally grab my coffee. Hold on. Yeah, I'll come to you from in a minute, Dee. I want to finish up my chickens over here. Oh crap, I wasted all that time. Damn it. That's okay. Oh, what is that? Did I ever? I bet I didn't. Nope. Nope. Summer. Oh, you crapola. Yeah, I missed that. Like, oh man. It's okay. It's okay. You know, because I'm like, oh, I gotta do the beats. Yeah, yeah. When it's summer. Oh, I screwed up. I definitely screwed up. And I'll screw it up again. Don't you hate when you do that? Like when you think you got that other little... And then you miss like a little single row of animals or whatever, or flowers. Oh God, I hate when I do that. Especially when you're like, oh, dee. And you know, you're just going along minding your business and then you find out, oh man, I left that behind. Really? You get medals from the donkeys. Awesome. That's really good. I bet you got all 6 donkeys too. It's okay. It's okay. Oh gosh, I can't think of that character's name. In Shrek, I love that donkey. He was so funny. They give horseshoes. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotta see what this is. Ooh. You know, I haven't even leveled up that shop. I don't think I did. Where you trade in for them things. No, I haven't really. Actually, no, I don't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I might have a little. Let me see. What the heck is that thing called? A Smitty, right? Yeah. Oh, my Smitty is level 54. So, that goes to show you, I have not made that priority. Oh, you have 387? Wow. Nice. 387? Really? Holy crap. See, you know what I did with the horses? The first horse we got, I literally put down 600 horses. And I think, yeah, and I kept it until I realized, and I was thankful that I had all those guys working on my apple trees, and they were just specifically working on apples for my jam. That was it. And I remember, this was interesting. On my warehouse, that was when I was telling you earlier, it wanted a whole bunch of horseshoes. And I'm like, are they serious? I mean, that was when my warehouse should have, was supposed to be level 150. I just kind of felt like, really? It's okay. I was just like, yeah. Oh. Yeah, the horses, I think that's, and like I have the 250 horses? But originally I started out with 600 when we got the first horse, when I got it. And then I started out, I think after a while when I started realizing the horses were depleting my apples, I was like, are you serious? I mean, because... they still sort of, but it's not as bad now because I've got my horses down to, 250 each. But now, if and when I put my donkeys up, I'm gonna just do 600, just like I did with the horses, just 600. And what this and when do they? They're like a day and a half, aren't they? For when you can harvest them, have to wait a day and a half. $2,000. Nice. You know, that's really nice. Okay, so yay. See now, I could probably go over and harvest those, you know, where it shows the milk, but I'm not going to do that. I usually wait until the entire field is filled, you know, with, you know, animals when I have to when I have to do them. And I'm going to go to number 4. I don't know why I don't have a gas pump over here. I want to see that farm, Mr. T. And I'm going to be going to my, one day for the donkeys? That's not bad. I swear, when I watch my own stream, I go a lot faster in the stream than I do in the game. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I gotta do that other side. That's why. Yay. Radical 65. Okay, I gotta go over to here. Wait a minute. Up. Okay. I have to get these done over. Not a problem. Coyote. Oh, Kyoto. Can never figure that one out. Yeah, I'm definitely getting rid of those grape guys. And I think, maybe I'll put them up there where the rabbits are. Because, like I said, I don't really think I need to go cuckoo crazy with grapes anymore. Because you don't make a lot off the grapes. You don't. Unfortunately. Sadly. And I probably should have doubled everything, huh? Oh, God, yes. I mean, yeah, if you were on the average, people come here on this farm, and I do see that they go over here first, you know what I'm saying? Where I am right now, and they get 1 XP. And I get it. But what they are also getting is they're getting their favor built up. See, that is the whole point about when you're doing crops and you see these low-level ones. I mean, they help me to, feed the animals. But, when I put these low-level things down, I put them down because they grow fast and they're quick, just like corn. Corn's 15 minutes if they're watered. So then that's 7.5 minutes. Just like, well, I don't do that, but just like with lettuce, it's what, 5 minutes? Oh, wow, that was quick. Wow. Good night, Mr. T. You sleep well. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow, too. Surprisingly, yes, I will be. And I want to see the peanut farm. I definitely want to see that. I want to see your farm. But thank you, Mr. T. And thank you for the help. I've got... Wow. Grapes, huh? Ooh. Wow. Honeycomb tomatoes. Oh, look at that stuff I gotta do. Jeez. And that's another thing I can't stress enough, and I don't, is that you guys should definitely do as much questing as possible, because you do earn XP and stuff like that, which is very helpful to you. It really is. Oh, and by the way, if you notice up there on my gas, okay, so I'm not even done with this field. My garage is level 150, but I won't have to go get gas. I won't even have to get it when I'm at the end. I'll be able to if I have to do a bigger field, but I'm not going to run out of gas. And that's how I have it set up. When you have your level 150 garage, you can do full fields of almost 400 row. So in other words, I'm doing like each, like the row I'm doing right now, there's 400 of these. And so you figure 4, 8, 12, 16. See what I'm saying? I'm doing quite a lot of harvesting without having to go for gas. But again, if you, and I also go a little faster, but again, if you go to somebody else's farm, however, what level they have, you're going to go, you're going to, it's according to their gas or garage level. Like if you come to mine, you'll be able to do this full field without having to go for gas. But now, if you have a lower level garage, you're not going to be able to do this whole field without stopping a few times for gas. And see, look at that. My gas is still up there. Oh, and I'm not watering. And even that's another way thing, too, just to give you an FYI. I mean, if you don't have sprinklers on your farm, no sweat, don't worry about it. But I will tell you a little thing how you can save on your gas if you have a low-level farm. You can go into your settings. And if you just put like to harvest, then it'll harvest, but it won't water your plants, your flowers, etc. See, because the thing is, when you are watering under the, with harvesting, for example, if it's going to use a little bit of your gas. So depending on how many crops you have up there, and you're sitting there going, geez, I'm running out of gas a lot. Well, this is why. But when I finish this row, I'm going to be over. Now look at that. Oh, maybe I didn't finish that row. I thought I did. Or not. I don't know. But I'm not going to worry about it. That's really strange. But I have been streaming for a couple of hours here today, or probably more. Who knows? God only knows. But I'm going to bid thee all farewell in my stream. And I'm glad to be back. And I'm glad that you all were here. And thank you so very much. My favorite friends, the lurkers. And thank you for joining us, too, the new guy. And I'm going to be on my regular game. And D, I will pop onto your farm. You just got to give me a few minutes because I'm going to end this one here. And with that. My thoughts are, I just want to let you know, I want you to all have a great and wonderful day. Thank you so very much for being here. And again, I do apologize for not being around for a while, but I know you all understand and you're very loving people and caring. So thank you so very much. So with that, I want to say God bless and you all have a blessed day. And we will see you again tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody.